Right, welcome back again, learners. Hello, grade 12 learners. In this video, I'll be taking you through the exponential graphs and the logarithm. Right, you can pause the video and try it, and then come back, and then we continue together. Right. Now, in this video, let's start. Start by checking what's happening here. What does it say? The diagram shows that the graph of f of x is equal to a to the power of x, and g, the reflection of f in the y-axis. Okay, that is what we are having there. The two graphs intersected t. Now write down the coordinates of t. That is 6.1. T, every time these graphs they pass here, 0 is to 1. That is the answer for this one. 6.2. Remember, this thing I've been doing them, you can always get these marks for free. When they give you a coordinate, you just go and replace it. Now, let me start by solving this. It's 3 over 8. So you multiply this, it's going to be 24 plus 3 over 8, which is 27 over 8. That is what I'm going to replace where there is 1. Okay, so in this case, it will be y is equal to a to the power of x. What is y? 27 over 8 is equal to a. What is x? X is 3. Now, how do I change this in order for them to be the same? So you can see 27 is 3 to the power of 3, and 8, 2 to the power of 3 is equal to a to the power of 3. So what do you do, learners, when you come to this? Use the loss of exponents. So which means here you will say 3 over 2 all to the power of 3 is equal to a to the power of 3. When the exponents are the same, it means the bases are also the same. Okay? That is how you solve this question, Bana. Now, determine the equation of G. We are being told that it's a reflection. So another thing that you need to know about this exponential, you should know about the issue of increasing graphs. So if it's increasing, the value of a should be greater than 1. And then if it's decreasing, don't forget, the value of a should be between 0 and 1. Or you can be asked about increasing when you look at the graph. Graphs start on the left. Let's look at this one. Let me start with this one. What's happening with this one? It's increasing. You can see because both x and y are increasing. What about this one? It's decreasing. You can see. So you should know in terms of the shape also how to explain this thing. And then again, don't forget, guys, the issue of domain of exponential. Domain of exponential. It's always x is an element of all real numbers. But in this case, you check where the graph is ranging. So in this case, the range for this graph, it's what? It's greater than 0. Because here, you can see the graph, it's y is equal to a to the power of x. Here it's 0. So that's why I'm saying q is 0, range is greater than 0. All right. So which means that now, reflection about x-axis, y is negative. So in this case, what are we having? We're having a graph now, y is equal to 3 over 2 to the power of x. That is the graph of f. What about g? G will become negative. So for g is going to be g of x is equal to 3 over 2 to the power of minus x. Or 2 over 3 to the power of x. If you work it out, it will give you that. Okay? Now, let's take it further. Write down the inverse. How do we write the inverse? How do you write the inverse? Let me write somewhere here. It's 6.4. So the inverse, you'll say y is equal to the inverse of f. Y is equal to 3 over 2 to the power of x, which means its x is equal to 3 over 2 to the power of y. So the inverse will be log x base 3 over 2. Don't make that mistake. You should always take those marks. Okay. All right. Let's look at the last one. This one is very, very important. We look at this one. F inverse x. It's less or equal to 1. Where there is inverse, we're going to write that log. Log x base 3 over 2 less or equal to 1. Note that, learners, I told you, this number here, it carried this one. So it's x, it's less or equal to 3 over 2 to the power of 1, which is the same as, what are we getting? Which is the same as 3 over 2, x less than 3 over 2. Then you go and check the possibility. The domain of logarithm, let me write it here. Let me write it here. Domain of y is equal to log x base b is always x is greater than 0. You see? So now you are being told that this one is less. So meaning that, therefore, the answer will be, it must not pass 0 there. I don't know if you get it. It shouldn't pass 0. Good. Till we meet on the next video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.